Hey guys, it's Raquel and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this really cool hairstyle using the Jamaican bounce curl. So if you want to see how I did it, please continue watching. So as you can see here, I started out by parting my hair in 3 separate parts. At the back of my head, I have 2 low ponytails, and I made sure my hair was moisturized before I put my hair in those 2 buns. First, I'm going to show you guys how I moisturize the front of my hair really quickly. So I just took a water bottle, put some aloe vera, the actual plant, inside of that water bottle and put water in it, mixed it around, sprayed it in my hair. I am also using this spray by The Main Choice, and then I'm also going to put the wild growth oil all throughout my scalp. I'm really just going to be massaging these products all throughout my scalp so that my hair is properly moisturized for this style. I am going to be having this style for about a week and a half, so I just want to make sure that my hair is properly moisturized. So as I mentioned earlier, I am going to be using the Jamaican bounce curl for this look. I'm using the color 1B, and I'm also going to be using a crochet needle. I will leave the links down below for where I purchased these items. So once I take the hair out of the packet, I'm going to just take one curl and I'm going to divide it into 2 pieces. When I did that, it got a little separated, so all I'm doing is taking one curl and wrapping it around my finger so that the curl becomes more defined again. And I'm just going to keep doing that to all the curls in the package before I start putting it into my hair. Alright, now to the fun part. So I'm not gonna lie, this was like my first time doing this, so at first it was kind of tricky, but I got the hang of it. So basically what I'm doing here is inserting the crochet needle into my scalp, then I'm hooking the piece of hair onto it and pulling it through again. So my first one was a little janky, but I got it together the second time around. Definitely don't get discouraged when doing this hairstyle, because the more that you do, the faster it gets and it becomes easier and easier. So once again, what I'm going to do is insert the crochet needle into my hair. Then I'm going to hook the other piece of hair that I have, because remember I divided all of them in 2. So I'm just going to take one piece of hair and put it into that loop, pull it through, and then when you pull your hair through and you unhook the clamp, just make sure you're holding on to the hair so that you don't pull the entire piece out and become counterproductive. You want to make sure that you're holding on to the piece of hair when you pull it through so that you can have 2 even lengths when you look at it in the mirror. So here I'm just showing you again how I divide the pieces of hair. I recoil it with my fingers so that the curls are more defined, and then I'm gonna push the crochet needle into my bun and then hook the hair on, pull it through and unlatch it, and just make sure that the hair is even. I hope that I'm explaining this thoroughly, because it's pretty straightforward when you look at it, and I made sure not to cut this process too much so that you can really see what I'm doing, so it's really easy to follow. And as you can see here, I'm also inserting the hair into the actual bun as well, because that helps with the fullness and thickness of it. But I only use about 3 strands of hair into the bun, and then I put the rest of hair surrounding the bun so it covers it more. So after about 15 minutes, I was almost done with the entire back of my head. I only use 1 pack of hair at this point, so I decided to start moving on to the actual bun in the front of my head so that I can use any extra pieces to fill in any gaps in the back as well. So basically for the front of my head, I just inserted the crochet into the actual bun, and I just kept doing that until it was full enough for my comfort. I took any remaining pieces of hair and filled it into the gap at the back of my head so that it seemed more fuller, and that was about it. It was pretty straightforward. Overall, this style took about, I would say, 45 minutes for me to complete, so that's not too bad. So I would definitely recommend this for anyone who's looking for a really good protective style. This is super easy to do and super affordable as well. So I just wanted to clarify that I used about 3/4 of that second pack of hair into that top bun, and I used any remaining pieces into the back so that it looked more fuller. So what you see me here doing now is just separating the hair in the front once again so that the actual bun is more bigger and fluffier and just looks better, so that you're able to style it and be comfortable with it when you walk outside. You know, you don't want anything showing, so I feel like the bigger the better. From here, you can decide whether you want to cut it, but I decided not to because I just liked how big and fluffy and shiny it looked, so I just kept it how it was. This is how it looked when I was finally done, and I'm pretty proud of it. This was the first time I'm doing this style, so I'll definitely do it again because I really liked how it turned out. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, just make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye guys.